June 2019. Pear's early days with Bluey. Elizabeth. I checked on the birds next morning to see that Bluey really wanted to go inside Pear's cage. Before I let them all out at once, I gave them millet and let half the millet inside Pear's cage and the other outside of it for Bluey to eat. They didn't fight. I let them out free in the bird area of the house after they finished. But when I thought they'd be nice to each other, like with the cage door barrier earlier, Bluey bit Pear's crest and continued, "Bluey, stop, you're hurting him." I then saw something I didn't want to see again in my life with my birds. Blood on Pear's crest. Bad Bluey. Perhaps I gave them too much freedom, so I decided to give them a smaller platform to play on and give them a bowl of seeds, pellets, and a sprinkle of millet. Buzz, buzz. Oh, there's a bee outside. I looked away for a split second from my birds and heard screeching noises. What? What's going on? Both of them looked at me suddenly. Answer me. They looked at each other and then at me. Pear went onto the floor along with Bluey as he gives them a tour of the house. Strange occurrence. Ree! Peekaboo! Huh? Who said that? It's something Bluey would say, but it didn't quite sound like him either. I put my hair behind my ear to enhance my listening skills. Ree! Peekaboo! It was Pear. Bluey taught him it. Sure, I had heard it in the background noise these days, but I didn't know he would actually learn it. My world was pieced together because both of my birds knew two of the same words. Pear's feathers, when he said that, stood up, enlightening my world from the gloominess of Lemon's death with an "I'm here" manner. I wanted him to come for scratches, since he deserved it, but he went behind the leg of a chair. What did I do wrong? Bluey. Elizabeth came to give Pear and I some millet and put it in his cage with half of it coming out, but not in my cage. Is she picking favorites now? I asked Pear this question, but couldn't believe the answer I received. Don't ask me. It was necessary for me to get my revenge. Therefore, I waited for the right moment to do so and bit that weird crest of his. I internally gasped. Does the crest differentiate the different levels in the bird family in a way that those crests were supposed to have more power and care for from the owners? This thought punctured a hole in my stomach, but when Elizabeth opened the cage door, it was my turn to shine. I rushed in, afraid anything else would intersect, and bit his crest as hard as I could. Ow! That's more like it. His scream motivated me to do so, but harder until I was tired. What's going on? Don't tell her, I told Pear. I'm sorry. I just don't usually face other birds. It's usually myself. Anyway, I taught you a few words, so why don't you showcase your knowledge? Ree! Peekaboo! He yelled happily and confidently with his head held high. Pear, would you like a tour of this house? I guess. So here's the kitchen where I do my mischief to the humans. Here's Elizabeth's desk, so you can come to her uninvited. And here's the living room. I don't usually go there, though. Pear. Elizabeth handed me some millet randomly, so I went with it, hoping no consequences from Bluey would follow. At first, he ate on the other side of the cage while I sat in the comfort of mine. But as time passed, Elizabeth unlocked my cage, like doing so for a prize in a video game. I walked out, not to only find myself being bitten by him. Ow! What's going on? Don't tell her, he said to me. I'm sorry, I just don't usually face other birds. It's usually myself. I taught you a few words, so why not you showcase your knowledge? I suppose so. To be honest, living with 3 other siblings knocked the lettuce out of me, so I could relate. Ree! Peekaboo! Pear, would you like a tour of this house? I guess. So here's the kitchen where I do my mischief to the humans. Here's Elizabeth's desk, so you can come to her uninvited. And here's their living room. I don't usually go there, though. You know, perhaps Bluey isn't so bad after all. Yes, he hurt me until I bled and all, which still hurts now, but the transition period has been difficult to him too, as it had been for me and my brother. Some birds get aggressive with new bird friends, while others stay quiet and calm until sometime later.